Hi guys, my name is Dean Robertson and I'm one of the directors of Sense Salon. I'm also one of the lead organisers of an event called #Lola's Footsteps, which is a charity event that we've organised to raise some money for a little girl with muscular dystrophy based in the Sutton Coldfield area. What I want to do is share a bit of my story and why I'm involved in this charity event. So basically, not a lot of my friends know, but I was born with a condition called talipes varius, which means feet are pointed down and backwards. And basically what that means is you have to have multiple of operations at a very early age, and I didn't actually start walking until I was around about 5 years old. I really did struggle throughout childhood, mainly because I spent a lot of time off school, but also I was bullied quite intensely both physically and mentally throughout of those years. By the age of 14 I remember sitting there with my doctor and he was like, I remember him saying to me like, well, you know, what do you want to do when you leave school, Dean? Where do you want to see yourself in 10 years? I remember saying to him that, you know, I want to join the army, I want to be a policeman, I want to be a fireman, and he just nodded his head. He said, no, Dean, you can't do any of these things. And he said the next course of action for you is to have both of your legs amputated from below the knee, and that if I didn't, I wouldn't have a better standard of life and I would be in a wheelchair by the time I'm 30. It's then when I decided life should be about what you can do and not about what you can't do. And then the very next week I decided to join a boxing gym where I continued to pick up different martial arts as well as boxing up until the age of 25. I then decided to start travelling the world. I did much travelling in South America where I did endurance tests such as the Inca Trail in Peru. I did lots of mountain endurance in the Alps, and then more recently I now play rugby for a team in Birmingham called the Birmingham Bulls, where we play league level, national level and international level rugby, and I don't think that's too bad considering I was meant to be in a wheelchair 4 years ago. So guys, why am I telling you all this? Well, basically I was contacted by a family around about a year ago who have a 5-year-old little girl who hasn't been able to take her first footsteps due to a condition called Limb Girdle Muscular Dystrophy, which basically wastes the muscles around the limbs. And this is groundbreaking new treatment that has come out, which isn't funded by the NHS, which actually contributes to building up the muscle and will hopefully contribute to this little girl actually managing to take her first footsteps. So what we're trying to do, first of all, is try and get as many people interested as possible to join me and my team at Sense Salon to do the Tough Mudder Challenge on Sunday the 20th of May. You can either join us then, or we're looking for other runners on other days, then we can send you a fundraising pack, and lastly but not least, we're also looking for donations so that we can raise as much money as possible to help Lola take her first footsteps. Finally, I'm going to end with one of my favourite quotes, which I think is applicable for this video, is you're not going to change the world by doing something for one person, but you can change their world.